So we're back. It's been a while. So we'll have to see how much I remember from last time. I'm joined here with a cat in my lap. Hi, cat. You're just gonna clean your paws now, huh? Oh, no. Okay, now my hand has caught your attention. Let's see. Oh, yes. The deteriorating mind of Ninth's. Quests. Got that one. Let's try the Renaissance. Let's go to the Castle Blacksmith then. So maybe I've gotten more unit data by now. Where are you? There we go. Might as well check in with him. If I'm gonna have to do this anyway. Let's check and see. Nope. Nope. And nope, no luck there. It was a naive hope on my part. Oh. Great. Ah, man. Cat, do not step on the keyboard, please. Thank you. That would be very bad. Thanks. Oh. Oops. Let's see. More enemy data, huh? I appreciate it. You handed over the enemy data. I try my best, but I just can't cover all this ground on my own. Thanks again, Nines. You're really helping out here. Here's something for your trouble. Memory alloy! Hooray! I just need some meteorites. Let me know if you find any more data, alright? Okay, looks like I still have more stuff to give him. But at least I got some memory alloy out of it, which I need to upgrade more weapons. But I really need is Is it always this spooky dark in here? We never found out why A2 is after, you know, decided to kill the Forest King. I mean, we encountered it, but we didn't have any reason to try to, you know, moida it. Let's check our map real quick, just for anything I might have missed. No, I think. Yep, it's time for me to go to the amusement park for that final column thing. Yep. Unless I can go to here. Let's just go to the amusement park then.
Resource recovery unit. Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
Oh, now it's just crushed the actual...
That language again.
This reads, God box.
God, these machines doing talking about gods.
Seems pretty clear God does not exist. Or if it does exist, it was not a loving God. Especially since humanity got wiped out.
Pod, why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today.
was that?
Large structural unit of machine life form origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
You mean like that? The tower we're talking about? Okay, that means it's the coast. Oh. Okay. We're nearing. Ah. Ah.
Alert. Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
Well, 9S, I think your mind has been lost. It's a shame as a player I can't do anything to help. fell along with my enemy at the home of scrap iron. Oh, I do need to switch my chips again. God damn it. I feel like there needs to be meaning to this, but there probably is not, other than it's going to be a boss or something. Yep. Up. Where did I come from? Nothing else, okay. Oop, hold on one sec. Gotta do something real quick, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh boy. How come oh, I was wondering where my interface was. I wonder why a carnival one was doing all this stuff.
Model 210. Operator? Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210. Volunteered to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent. Sent to front lines as Unit 21B. Recorded as missing in action 4 hours later.
No.
That's too hard. Okay. Huh? Oh. Is there no life bar on you? I don't think this ends, does it? God, what's happening now? Oh. So now there's... Shit.
Coordinate data. Locations. Please keep. One affirmation. Well.
Shit.
Come on. I was having trouble getting the... Shit. Jesus.
A2.
2B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Where'd he go?
Analysis. You're how you...
This is a very annoying thing to have to switch between characters.
9S is still alive. Query. Why would Unit A2 be concerned with the status of Unit 9S after turning on your hub?
Shut up!
Well, Yorha's dead. Pod 42. Contact initiated between Pod 42 and Pod 153. What is the matter, Pod 42? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. Acknowledged, however, this pod has a confidential transmission for Pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission. An error has been detected in the transmission network between Pod 42 and 153. Hypothesis: said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration of the transmission environment. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Message unclear. Clarification requested. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. Yeah, they've formed personalities. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards support targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Could this be our will? Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. But, whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end. Duty? Heh, you sounded like an android just there. You just sounded like an android right there. Agreed. But just as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators. Perhaps. Pod 153. Do not die. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die, Pod 42. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate. Good morning, 9S.
Am I...
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator Model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh. Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired. The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Good.
Fun. Aww. Customer, aw, poor guy. Oh, I should have just gone to the village. I'm gonna just do that. Okay, no mysteries. I was hoping there'd be maybe. Gah. Oh. Never mind. I miss when everyone was alive. Oh wait. Oh.
Oh, hello there. Such a nice, quiet place here, isn't it? No distractions at all. Pity about all the junk, however. I keep trying to clear it away, but it seems to be never ending.
Pascal, that's...
Pascal? That sounds oddly familiar. Oh, well. Would you like to take a look at my wares?
Um.
Not that I'm sure what any of this actually does, or why it was left here in the first place.
Oh.
I've gathered up some of the junk from this place. What do you think?
I'm gonna keep the children's cores.
Not that I'm sure what any...
Those feel like a key item of sorts. I'm kind of curious if I can actually get in through that final locked door, or if it truly is just... Okay. Oh. Well, I destroyed whatever robot was behind there then. That's endlessly depressing. But I guess there are no other machine life forms that aren't, like, messed up at this point. I should actually see if maybe reporting this last bit of data is enough for that final scanner unit guy. now that I have. Memory alloy. Oh, great. I just need meteorites. That's what I need. Oh. Okay. Handed over the enemy data. Is this it? New enemy data, is it? Thank you. Oh, and there's no need to come all the way here every time you find a new enemy. Just swing by when you've collected a decent amount of data. Oh. So does the game just tell me that I have enough? Ah, that sucks. Let's go to the resistance camp real quick. Let's see. I want to. Filler metal. That's right. Nothing there. Did all those. Let's do a quick save. I might have to get some water soon. Let's see. Do-day.
Challenge subunit access granted. Challenge subunit access granted.
Oh.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the subunits. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward to serving you.
Okay. What a weird, sarcastic way to deal with me. Before I do this, I am going to grab some water. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Gotta stay hydrated. Oh.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way!
Oh, what are you... Oops, that's not it.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Ally? Wait, you?
9S, we've been expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Devila? Popola? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Oh, jeez. Come on.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit the self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all! Ah!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Oh! It's a reverse order this time.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Aw, man, that sucks. And we lose our chance at getting an explanation. I was hoping Devila would make it inside. But we can't be that lucky. Podwin 53. Alert. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Do you wish to open this data now? Let's open it now. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah! Watch out! Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry sis, guess I spaced out there for a little bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola, come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still, I'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I checked the circuitry to see if it could be repaired. As expected, the wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I can get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way, such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. Pfft, they wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world, but at night we'd just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. It's not going to be okay, everybody. I mean, we know this, but yes. Oh, there we go, but it wasn't okay. I didn't... you caught me there, Yokotaro. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devolo and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devolo loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile. Also, I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it, but then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devolo and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Although honestly, I think it didn't matter because the Black Scrawl was already going to happen, and the original Gestalt's body was going to reject him. So NieR himself was going to eventually fall to like Black Scrawl regardless. So that, it was all going to end with humanity's extinction anyway, because there was errors in the code anyway, and they couldn't get them to reunite. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. Aha! And though success was unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. Okay. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devolo and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devila, met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late, my emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devila and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as the dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are. And that Devila and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only one me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday, but we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing, don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse, it lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and support Devila's body. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on, no matter what happens to me, because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops! I was about to make that joke, but I wanted to check. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devila and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Oh. That's a twist. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all.
Oh, so you're like the reincarnated spirit of NieR then, or protagonist. Pretty.
Corrupted Yorha units.
You never know, they might hide a meteorite from me here. I need those for weapon upgrades.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
Why go through this whole presentation?
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't get it. There has to be... I mean, oops. Yeah, I know. Make me feel guilty over that. I get it. Oh, of course, they all look like 2B, yeah.
2B models? I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am.
Jeez, they are really torturing him.
I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you! To me! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
So they have complicated systems here. Jesus.
Alert. Enemies detected.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Of course.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Oh, and she's gonna get to see Devil and Popola die. I mean, for sure. Or their bodies. Or I guess not. Oh wait, here we are.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside.
I see.
8, we 9S is...
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make
I see.
I'm gonna make a save real quick. It's weird how the Resistance people don't have much to say or do here. The Resistance kind of really seems largely absent from the plot at this point. Not because they've been killed, they just seem to not... I don't know what they're doing. Let's see. Let's update this one. And then update this one. I just like to do that in cases like this. Can I help them at all? It's weird that she doesn't have an option to say...
Say... Did we manage to help?
You did.
Oh,
We...
okay,
9S.
I'm not gonna have anything else to say then. Weird.
I see.
Okay.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
I bet if I somehow tried to run through without killing them, it would still be like this.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Oh, you're not even gonna hide anything cool in the pit? Why give me this search tool? Nothing. No, still nothing cool. Boss door! Oh, this resembles something. How nostalgic. From Replicant.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
Meteorite! Meteorite! Oh man, I've been needing you, but now I'm not gonna be able to. Before I do that, I don't think I can even go back.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Oh, that's all she had to do? She could have been hacking these all the time? Let's see, I wanted to see what happens though. Okay, can't. Do this side door work? Oh, it's so weird seeing the room in this much detail and also not as much detail at the same time. You never got to see the room that close up. Ooh, will it have the figurines of all the bosses? It has the figurines of the current bosses. Okay, well, I have to do this then. There's no... That's cool though. I was wondering if it was going to have all the bosses from the... Why is the Force King a boss? It didn't... Huh. I was hoping there'd be something kind of neat and hidden up there. But nope. Okay. Got it. So I'm just going to do these then. Wait. Now I'll just... Oh, I have to... Okay, it's a different button. I wonder if she's any good at it. Oh, it's a maze, that's why. Oops, excuse me. I wonder if... Okay, so her mechanics are exactly the same as his. Okay. Library index. Atom unit storage record. Eve unit storage record. Yorha communications interception record. Yorha server record. Human server record. Human server establishment record. Human heritage preservation record. Tower system summary. Tower subsystem summary. Special units creation record. Plant species preservation record. Animal species preservation record.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
But it doesn't feel like it's for the machines either. Because the machines had to therefore get this data from humanity. So did the machines get the data from the moon and then recreate this? I don't know. I'm getting kind of... Oops, I was thinking... Oh, I have to destroy the special blocks, I think. God, there we go. Human server records outline Predicted human server infiltration route release. Dummy protection installation map. SG block, GI block, SF block. Genetic storage warehouse location information. Browsing restricted, browsing restricted, browsing restricted. Human server records. Hacking complete.
These records are from the human server on the moon.
Aha.
The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Aha, okay. Oh, kitty, you're snoring right when this is getting to the interesting stuff. Ah. No, okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, class 1 patient, Yona. Chest X-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, continuing chronic renal failure. C2, convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. C3, no vomiting. 4 milligrams of luciferase. That's something that's used by creatures to break things down to create bioluminescence. Interesting. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. Yeah, because he's not going to be able to deal with the fact that she's uncurable, and he agreed to the whole thing on the idea that she would be cured. Which was what was causing the whole situation in Replicant, was that she was the Yona ones were starting to break down because of that. So she won't be fixable, essentially, because you know her stuff was captured as is. So interesting, and so they had to cover it up for him. As backup in the event of a sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Identification required. Class 1 patient health record. Okay.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
But now... Oh,
Huh? What's that?
that's a new one that appeared.
Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data.
Antaka.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
What? To what end?
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Oops, shit.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
Yay. Project Gestalt Report 11. I've probably missed a lot of those. Oh wow, I have a lot more of these. Oh shit, okay. Wow, this is going to be a lot of reading. Yorha, Gunner 16. A unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Number 16 possessed a rough and tumble personality, ideal for her role as a gunner, where she was required to attack foes from a distance. Though she possessed a defiant streak that extended to even her superiors, she was assigned to the mission anyway due to her tremendous offensive abilities. During her squad's assault on Mount Ka'ala, Number 16 volunteered to stay behind and hold off the machine lifeform army so her companions could continue up the mountain. She fought with great courage alongside members of a local resistance group and managed to hold off overwhelming numbers until the appearance of a Goliath that was unaffected by ordinary weaponry. Seeing no other way to end the fight, she chose to destroy the enemy by overloading and detonating her own fusion reactor. This act of self-sacrifice, despite her defiant nature, is one of remarkable interests and likely merits further study. Scanner 21. A unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Number 21 possessed a cool and analytical personality that perfectly fit her role as a scanner. Her first and perhaps most impressive achievement was using her analytical abilities to cure a member of a local resistance group who had been infected by a logic virus. Unfortunately, she fell victim to the same virus shortly thereafter during the assault on Mount Ka'ala server. Though she fought valiantly, the virus had evolved into a form that she could no longer remove, which eventually led to her asking an allied unit to end her life. Experimental Yorha Unit Number 21's initial success against the virus has been determined to be valuable information regarding how to construct system barriers against machine life forms, and should be included in the basic systems of all the subsequent Yorha squadron members. Attacker 4. A unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Although Attacker Number 4 possessed an unusually bright and cheerful personality, she still managed to be effective when it came to engaging in close-quarter combat. In addition to providing a morale boost to the group, this unit also used her sunny disposition to form an alliance with the local resistance group. She was eventually killed during the assault on Mount Ka'ala server, the cause of which was a self-directed overload of her own fusion reactor. Further research reveals that she undertook this action as a means of protecting her companion, Attacker Number 2. On further note, while this unit's cheerful personality provided certain benefits to overall unit morale, it was also responsible for a decrease in fighting spirit during intense combat. As such, it has been deemed inappropriate for future combat models. Yorha Attacker 2. A unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. She specialized in close-quarter combat and was programmed to have a neutral personality. Attacker Number 2 took command of the squadron after the death of its original captain, Number 1. Despite issuing many questionable commands during her initial time in a leadership role, she eventually formed a working relationship with the Resistance and succeeded in destroying the enemy server located on Mount Ka'ala. While the experimental Yorha Unit Number 2 possessed great growth and adaptability abilities is a weird way, she also deserted her post following the destruction of the server, and, as of this moment, she has yet to be apprehended. Our R&D group is currently conducting further research to determine whether or not there were issues with this model's personality settings. The missing experimental unit, now designated A2, will be handled by the Type E division. Polar Harbor descent summary. For this descent, 12 experimental Yorha units were deployed to destroy the server located inside Mount Katla on Oahu Island. However, they encountered heavy enemy anti-air defenses during the initial stage of the mission, resulting in the death of all but 4 squad members. The remaining units then joined up with members of a local resistance movement and decided to continue the mission despite their initial losses. Even in the face of a fierce enemy counter-strike and overwhelming numerical odds, a handful of units managed to reach the target location, at which point Unit Number 4 overloaded her fusion reactor and destroyed the enemy server. While the destruction of the server struck a blow against enemy forces, the true purpose of this operation was to monitor and research how the experimental Yorha units behaved during battle. This information would then be studied and integrated into new Yorha models once the project were to proceed past the experimental phase. One note of concern, it has been verified that the black box signal of the experimental unit, Attacker Number 2, remains live due to the possibility of the unit being captured and compromised by the enemy, and due to the unit's existence itself being a matter of the highest level of confidentiality. It has been decided that it is to be recovered or disposed of by the Type E division once that group is fully operational. Library index. We did the server records, tower system, patient record, black box, quarterly number 2, operation. At first, the descent Yorha prototypes, Attacker A2 was the sole unit to return alive, despite mediocre results during her simulations. Upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data in the new lot of E models and use them for the security protection of this project. A pious robot's will. I feel so blessed to have been able to join this organization, for I, unlike other machine lifeforms, have found meaning in death. At first, all I did was study the religion of humans, but then I came to know the existence called God. To be honest, I still don't know what God truly is, but there is something else I learned since coming here. A life that seems devoid of purpose when faced alone can be perceived as meaningful when you're with someone else. In a world consumed by conflict and hatred, gaining such a peace of mind was a happy thing indeed. For us, death is not the end, it is the beginning. There is nothing so happy as becoming God with everyone else. The Religious Order of Divinity through Death. Director, Public Relations. Okay. So, they got the idea that God is a projected companion for some. And for them to find a companion would be, if they die, they would then join the same state as everything else that has been dead. Therefore, companionship and therefore God. It's a very weird, A equals B equals C error. Old world information. Here we go. Project Gestalt Report 11. 313361. Due to the relapse of the original, Gestalt units in preservation are now relapsing at an accelerated rate. The process of recording their bodies and gathering their DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures in development intended to serve as a replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transferred to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee. Hence, for this report, it will serve as the final record of both Project Gestalt and the committee. For information about the development plans for new Android models and the refinement of existing models, please refer to the attached sheet. Furthermore, we have received approval to consider the disposal of the Devila and Popola observer models at a later date. 336, okay. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Nope, that was it. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Medium flyer, kamikaze unit. Variations with self-destruct units on top of their flight devices have also been observed. Said to self-destruct units detach from their airborne hosts before detonation, allowing them to rain down destruction from above. Small sphere. Amusement park machines, medium flyer, rampaging small biped, machine lifeform that turned aggressive after the emergence of the tower. They will attempt to cannibalize other nearby machine lifeforms and combine with them. The armor plating on its head has been removed, revealing teeth-like metal pipes that nevertheless have no functionality as a mouth. It is theorized that either this modification was implemented due to self-optimization, or possibly some alien race created them in likeness to themselves, though neither of these are proven. Well then, how does it cannibalize with the mouth? Okay. Oh, village machines. Oh, Pascal. Pacifist machine lifeform that despises conflict and strives endlessly for peace with humanity. This unit possesses incredible intelligence as well as a deep interest in the history of both humans and machines. After fear overtook them, the children of the Pascal's village. Oh, that's a weird one. Committed suicide. Filled with sorrow at his decision to teach them about fear, Pascal asked A2 to delete his memories. Once she did, the Pascal of old ceased to exist. Enhanced machines. Above average. EMP attack machines. Small stubby. They attack with like magic pulses and interfere with a variety of functions. Yeah. Special unit machines. Okay, let's do Hegel, a unit formed through the linking of several multi-leg Goliath-class machine lifeforms. Its colossal energy output is enough to keep even its enormous body afloat, and also permits it to separate and rejoin all at will while unleashing a variety of attacks. Goliath tank. A tank-light Goliath-class machine lifeform found at the abandoned factory. It requires a number of smaller units to function, including a commander in the top section of the turret, an operator in the front chamber, and various other machines scattered throughout. The top-mounted cannon is capable of firing energy rounds and powerful lasers, while the front contains an arm-like structure that can strike and cleave foes with ease. Finally, the rear section boasts both an attacking hammer on a crane and a cargo unit that can carry additional machines into battle. Auguste. A machine lifeform that plays the role of older brother to countless followers. It has the appearance of a standard machine-sized biped, save for its arms, which are formed from a number of linked sphere-type machines. Be wary when approaching, for it has been known to displays tremendous anger when its brothers are harmed. There's some typos here. A little brother machine lifeform that desperately poured oil into a machine he called a sibling. In the heat of battle, this unit begged for his brother's life to be spared. A request A2 granted for unknown reasons. Oh my god. There's some really bad spelling things here. Or just grammatical weirdness. Yorha, standard armament. A Yorha member infected by a virus, having completely lost all sense of self. It is hostile towards all uninfected androids. Affected by a virus, this ARM model, which specializes in combat, also possesses heavy armor and remarkable defense abilities. Flight unit. Affected by a virus, flight unit prefers to attack unsuspecting foes from above. This opponent is every bit as formidable as one would expect considering the costly equipment at its disposal. Operator. Yorha member infected by a virus. Operators are not typically suited for combat, but exposure to the virus has caused its specs to exceed their standard functions. Such enhancements come at a significant price both to its body and systems, however. Let's do 210. pronounced 210. Calm and skilled at analysis, this operator was originally in charge of relaying messages to 9S. She personally requested to have her equipment transferred to a B model for the drop, after which she joined the battle as 21B before going missing. She was eventually encountered again at the resource recovery unit in the amusement park ruins, where she had already been overrun by the virus. In the end, A2 had no choice but to take her life. These copies of the Yorha B model created by the tower attacked 9S after being infected by a virus. Though 9S was eventually able to defeat them, the timed detonation on their bodies blew off his left arm. Peculiar machines. Goliath tank from the desert. Tank-like machine life form with thorns and blades across its exterior. Its thoughts are dominated by mayhem as well as a burning desire to avenge its comrades. It's basically a Mad Max tank. A small biped that imitates human culture by dressing something like a Western. Like any good cowboy, it attacks with a gun and seems to use its deep-seated hat as means of taking aim. Yep. It's stubby. Monster type. Outfitted with extra parts, this reverse-jointed Goliath-class machine resembles a dinosaur more than ever. It uses energy stored in its dorsal fins to fire lasers from its mouth. Cute. Okay. Okay. Let's see, what plug-in chip are we on? Okay. Oh wait, I'm 9S. I need to switch my chipset again. Damn it. Menu fun. We love it. Don't we? Bandit. Okay. Are they trying to be a war bandit? Oh, screw it.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S. Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Why does the Can I target these two girls at all? Nope. Okay. Archive obtained. Top secret Yorha disposal. When will it give me a chance?
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight?
Give me a chance to check my record.
We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed.
Hold on one sec. Boom. The following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning that it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander of the bunker. So this is shit that even the commander didn't know. Project 301. Disposal of Yorha. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it be deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. But that doesn't make... Okay, but then... So, wait, so... The back door of the bunker has been set to open. Okay, so the back door... Okay, so the back door is opened as a way of allowing... Got it. But then where are where are the new models being produced is the issue. I don't...
Yorha Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up!
I agree, 9S. You tell that asshole to shut up. Be existential. Anything? Nope. Okay.
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them. And this tower!
Yeah, because like I don't get why they're continuing to make new models and combat shit if the enemy's dead. I don't get it. I mean, so Yorha was making the machines and the aliens up too? You just yeeted the guy right off. I love it. Koshi.
Who are they?
Oh yeah, I can't do hacking, that's right. I'm being dumb. Okay, gave me all these power-up parts now, but I'm not able to go back and use them. I'm guessing maybe I'll get an ending, and then it puts me in back. Maybe?
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Well, how do you retreat out of this?
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call it A2 now? This does bring back memories. Though the concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. And it's a disposable group, created as a test lab for Project NieR.
Shut up!
Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it!
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learn function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Sense strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, I get it. I have to let it overload a little bit. It's gonna load more of them in. Okay.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
Okay, so I have to play Runaway.
It's also very amusing.
I get it. Come on. Come on, Weiss-ish.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
Oh, God.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
So, Wait, networked
Hypothesis.
between?
The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
Yeah, but you struggle against it until the end. That's the point. Of course, now it's like a giant little girl.
Consciousness state
Always a little girl
saturation
with
rate,
these things.
90%.
We are one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Oh, I get it. We're just letting the consciousness evolve itself
Consciousness
out
data
of...
saturation rate, 100%.
I get it.
Hypothesis.
Cute.
The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies.
Ha!
Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict
Can I run?
with each other.
Let them...
They're acting like humans.
Okay, how did that allow... So what's running the system now? Oh wait, was I supposed to stop back there? Oh no. Oh, Cushy's back.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all? This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Existential dread?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Sada's on live? Leaking. Oh, I get to play as... Oh, she believed you. I get it.
Become a god. Become a god. Become a god. Who has become?
Guess robots really are bad at existentialism, huh?
Take their lives. Take their. Become as gods. As gods. As gods. As gods. Lose what is precious. Lost. Destroyed. So we destroy you too.
What's all
I'm
this
impressed by
junk?
the transitions.
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
Why is it not letting me load the... There we go. There we go. They're increasing the speed in which we get these gaps. Oh, cool. Now we're both fighting them directly. Oh god. Shit. No, so close. I couldn't get the rotation right. Oh no. Me too.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And your hub was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually, but the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute your high units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational.
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Oh, shit. I wonder which one I should do first. Let's start with the 9S ending, I think. Because well, I think the game wants me to have the A2 ending be the real one, so I'm going to start with this bad one. No. Fine. Kasuku Marashita. I don't want to do it.
It doesn't matter. None of
9S!
If it doesn't matter, why do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human master.
Ugh, I hate to have to be on the bad side of this. I wonder what I wish I could read whatever the signal was put out by this.
Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fine then. I'll just destroy it. If it all goes away, that'll solve everything!
Damn it!
Yep, I'm doing the bad ending first.
Take care of 9S.
To be...
Well, you did actually take care of him, because he was not going to have much for him after this. And that's it. Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th, 11/9/42. Rolled out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone. Tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog. In the flames. Alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof. Cold, even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the Red Girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considering the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine lifeforms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the Ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I'm mustering all my strength. I force out these words. I'll go with you. I don't need to hate them anymore. I'll go with you. We Yorha have no right to remain in this world. Oh, it's very similar to the one that was fired into Mars. Of course he has to find a way to do it somewhat differently. I like this. Oh, DC Douglas being one of the pods is perfect. Okay. Yeah. Good. So let's see. So the moon still has the replicant data just there. And I guess what's left is what? Various resistance androids, and then... Well, I mean, I guess the machines are all done. Because they all just stopped being, you know, functional. Chapter Select can now be accessed from the title screen and access points. The debug menu can now be accessed by pressing R2. Oh, wow. You now use the debug room. Oh, wow. Items obtained: heavy armor A, B, camouflage goggles, A2 wig. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about. Talk to her at the resistance camp to find out what it is. So that means I get to carry over all those meteorites and memory alloys and finally upgrade a bunch of my weapons. So hooray. Well, I think I'm gonna take a break. And we'll see what happens. So that was ending D. I went for what I thought was supposed to be kind of like the bad ending first. Or the one that would seem counterintuitive to pick. So next I'll do the A2 ending. So see you in the next section.